Everyone was shocked. Kim avoids attention as Paulo sends 2 bodyguards. Meanwhile, Gerald refuses to back down. Welcome to Stardom Scoop, Glowing Star, where we dive deep into the dazzling world of celebrity news, exclusive gossip, and the untold stories behind your favorite stars. If you love keeping up with the latest in Hollywood, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the juicy updates. Chiu has always lived her life under the intense glare of the public eye. Whether she's on screen, on stage, or simply going about her daily routine, there is never a shortage of attention directed her way. But recently, fans noticed something unusual. Kim was noticeably avoiding certain public engagements, keeping her movements quiet, and maintaining a low profile. This alone already stirred curiosity among her supporters and the entertainment community, but what truly sent them into a frenzy was the sudden appearance of not one, but 2 bodyguards assigned exclusively to her. And the surprising detail: they were sent by Paulo Avelino. The situation unfolded slowly at first. Observers noticed Kim being more cautious than usual, especially during public events where she would typically mingle comfortably with fans and the media. This time, she appeared more guarded, more deliberate, choosing to take alternate entrances or leave venues discreetly. It wasn't the typical Kim, cheerful, open, and always ready for interaction. People began whispering, wondering what she was avoiding or what situation she was trying to distance herself from. It wasn't until Paulo's involvement became known that curiosity turned into full-blown excitement and speculation. Paulo sending 2 bodyguards to Kim immediately raised questions. It suggested a sense of urgency, concern, and a layer of protectiveness that fans found both intriguing and endearing. Paulo has always been careful with his public actions, rarely making bold gestures unless absolutely necessary. For him to step in so openly hinted at something deeper, something that went beyond casual friendship, beyond co-star dynamics, and into the realm of genuine personal care. Sources close to the situation revealed that Paulo had become aware of certain incidents where Kim felt uncomfortable or overwhelmed by unexpected attention. These weren't ordinary fan interactions, these were situations that crossed the boundary, scenarios where security became not just an option, but a necessity. Paulo, aware of Kim's reluctance to escalate matters publicly, decided to intervene quietly, but firmly. He didn't ask for permission, he simply acted, arranging for 2 trusted security personnel to shadow her for as long as needed. Kim's reaction was a mix of surprise and gratitude. While she initially felt hesitant about the idea of moving with security, she also understood Paulo's intentions. She wasn't used to being protected in that way, not in such a direct and personal manner, but she admitted privately that the gesture made her feel cared for, valued, and understood. It wasn't about controlling her movements. It was about ensuring her safety and peace of mind. But then came the unexpected twist that sent fans spiraling deeper into speculation. Gerald entered the conversation, and not quietly. Reports surfaced that Gerald, upon learning of Kim's extra caution and Paulo's intervention, refused to back down from staying involved in Kim's public sphere. Whether it was due to concern, guilt, sentiment, or unresolved feelings, no one could say for sure. What the public did know, however, was that his presence added another layer of complexity to an already intense situation. Gerald had been attending public events where Kim was expected to appear. Even when she avoided those gatherings, choosing instead to take safer, quieter paths, Gerald continued to show up, sometimes asking about her, sometimes quietly watching from the sidelines. His persistence didn't go unnoticed. Fans picked up on it almost immediately, and social media buzzed with questions. Was he trying to reach out? Was he attempting to rekindle something? Or was he simply lingering in a space he used to occupy in Kim's life? Gerald's refusal to step back, combined with Paulo's protective actions, created a triangle of tension that fans couldn't ignore. Everyone had their own interpretations. Some believed Gerald was trying to make amends, while others believed he was refusing to accept that Kim had moved forward. Meanwhile, supporters of the blossoming connection between Kim and Paulo felt that Gerald's presence was unnecessary and potentially unwelcome. They appreciated Paulo's quiet, decisive protectiveness, a gesture that spoke volumes without needing public statements or dramatic declarations. Kim, caught in the middle of these shifting energies, tried her best to focus on her work, her commitments, and her personal well-being. Her increased caution wasn't about drama or attention, it was about maintaining peace and staying grounded. She didn't want unnecessary noise, didn't want conflicts or confrontations, and definitely didn't want to encourage misunderstandings. Her choice to avoid certain spaces was simply her way of protecting her emotional health while respecting her boundaries. But the public couldn't help but notice how differently Paulo and Gerald navigated the situation. Paulo acted quietly, decisively, and respectfully, assigning protection, checking in discreetly, and ensuring Kim's safety without invading her personal space. Gerald, on the other hand, acted visibly, trying to stay close to Kim's public orbit, even when she wasn't around. For fans, the contrast was striking. It highlighted the difference between someone who steps in to provide comfort and someone who lingers out of unresolved emotions. The two bodyguards assigned to Kim quickly became a trending topic online. Fans joked about Paulo's nights, while others expressed admiration for how seriously Paulo seemed to take Kim's well-being. Some supporters even pointed out how rare it is for someone in the industry to provide that level of protection unless deep feelings are involved. Public opinion leaned strongly in favor of Paulo's gesture, seeing it as a sign of growth, maturity, and deep affection. As days passed, the tension surrounding Kim's quiet avoidance and the dual involvement of Paulo and Gerald continued to ripple across social media. People speculated about the cause of Kim's initial caution, whether it stemmed from unwanted attention, overwhelming public pressure, or concerns related to her personal life. But regardless of the cause, fans admired her decision to put her safety first. They also admired Paulo's instinctive response, which aligned perfectly with his calm yet deeply caring persona. The situation marked a turning point in how fans viewed the dynamic between Kim and Paulo. His protective action was not loud or performative, it was subtle but powerful, a kind of care that is felt more than spoken. And Kim, though surprised, recognized the sincerity behind it. It strengthened their bond in ways words couldn't fully express. Meanwhile, Gerald's refusal to step aside kept conversations alive. Some fans felt sympathetic toward him, believing he was struggling to navigate emotions he hadn't fully resolved. Others felt he needed to respect boundaries more clearly and allow Kim the space to move freely, supported by those she trusts. In the end, the entire situation highlighted three very different energies converging around Kim: her desire for peace and privacy, Paulo's steady and quiet protectiveness, and Gerald's persistent yet increasingly complicated presence. Fans could only watch, speculate, and support Kim as she walked through this delicate moment with her usual grace. Through it all, the entertainment world buzzed with excitement, curiosity, concern, and admiration. The events revealed how deeply people care about Kim and how invested they are in her happiness and safety. And while the public may not know every detail behind her recent caution, one thing is certain: she is surrounded by people who care deeply, some quietly, some passionately, and some unexpectedly. And in moments like this, filled with tension, protection, and emotional undercurrents, the public's fascination grows. They wait, they watch, and they hope for the best for Kim Chiu as she continues navigating fame, relationships, and the unpredictable world around her. Thanks for tuning in to Stardom Scoop. If you enjoyed our deep dive into the latest celebrity drama, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more juicy updates. What do you think about Paulo and Kim's situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep shining and stay in the know with Stardom Scoop.